Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Watch Collector, where we explore the world of fine watches. My name is Raghav, and if you are into watches, craftsmanship, and timeless design, you are at the right place. And today, we are looking at a piece that brings back the late 70s, the Timex M79 Automatic. But before we get into the video, let's do a quick wrist check. Today, I'm wearing my Seiko 5 Sports, which is my favorite go anywhere and do anything watch. And if you haven't seen my Seiko 5 Sports review yet, I will add the link in the description below and on your screens as well. So without any further ado, let's take a moment to look at the packaging and experience the unboxing. The Timex M79 comes in a simple yet well presented package. Starting from the outside, we have a clean white sleeve. Once you slide off the sleeve, you reveal a black presentation box underneath. The box feels sturdy and has the Timex branding on the center. It isn't a luxury style packaging experience with a large wooden box. Timex has kept it practical, neat, and appropriate for the price point of the watch. Opening the black box, you'll find another layer of presentation, a black watch case. The case itself has a leather like finish, which gives it a more premium feel than you would expect at this price point. It's not just for presentation either. The case actually feels practical and well built, something you could easily use for traveling to keep your watch protected. And when you open the case, you get that satisfying moment when you first reveal the Timex M79 Automatic. Straight away, the first thing that catches your eye is the beautiful vintage inspired design. The combination of the colors on the bezel, the integrated bracelet, and that sporty yet elegant appearance gives that watch a lot of character. Before even putting it on the wrist, you can tell that Timex has focused on creating something that feels different from the usual affordable automatic watches. It has its own personality, and it carries the charm of 1970s inspired sports watches while still feeling modern. Now, coming to the star of the show, the dial. The Timex M79 features a very unique and eye catching color combination. Unlike the usual burgundy or brown tones that we often see on vintage inspired watches, this style has more sort of a whiskey or root beer inspired appearance. It features a combination of root beer and black colored bezel, giving it a very unique personality. The combination of colors changes depending on the lighting, and under direct lighting, you really start to see the details. The applied hour markers with vintage hands and that beautiful whiskey colored dial gives this watch a level of finishing that you wouldn't necessarily expect at the price point of £200. Moving on to the case. The M79 has a stainless steel case, measuring around 40 mm, which is a very variable size for most wrists. The lug to lug measurement is approximately 46 mm and the thickness is around 14 mm. On the side, we have a signed Timex crown, which gives the watch a nice finishing touch. The crown action feels solid and it helps maintain the overall vintage sports watch character. The case has brushed surfaces combined with polished elements, giving it a nice balance between sporty and elegant. On the wrist, it actually wears smaller than the specifications suggest because of the integrated bracelet and the way the case curves around your wrist. The watch comes on a stainless steel mesh bracelet which is integrated, which immediately adds to that vintage 1970s sports watch aesthetic. Now, when it comes to comfort, this is where the M79 actually performs quite well. The bracelet is lightweight, flexible, and sits comfortably on the wrist. The clasp is simple and functional, doing exactly what it needs to do without overcomplicating things. Overall, the bracelet complements the watch really well. Now, turning the watch over, we get to one of the most interesting parts of the Timex M79, the caseback. The M79 features an exhibition caseback, which means you can actually see the automatic movement inside. The Timex M7 Automatic utilizes a Japanese-made Miyota 8205 automatic movement. In terms of performance, it's quite reliable and it does exactly what it's supposed to do. Keep time and bring that mechanical charm to your wrist. The mechanical engine features 21 joules, operates at 21,600 beats per hour, and offers a 40-hour power reserve. Now, let's see how the Timex M79 performs in low light conditions with a quick lume test. After giving it a quick charge, you can see the lume come to life on the hands and the hour markers. The glow is clean and easy to read, which is exactly what you want in the darker environments. Now, to be honest, this isn't the strongest lume you will find in this price range. It's not going to last all night or match something like a Seiko diver, but it does the job for the short term visibility. It's perfectly usable when you step into a darker room or need a quick glance at the time during the night. So while it's not a standout feature, it's definitely a nice addition that adds to the overall experience of the watch. So, what makes the Timex M79 interesting isn't just the design or the specs, it's the story behind it. The M79 is inspired by Timex's original 1970s models. It's Timex taking a piece of history and reintroducing it in a modern, accessible way. And that's what I really like about this watch. It doesn't pretend to be something it's not. It's not trying to compete with the luxury Swiss brands. Instead, it focuses on delivering a fun, mechanical, vintage inspired experience at a price that makes sense. If you're looking for a high end luxury watch, this isn't it. But if you're someone who wants to get into automatic watches, or you're looking for something stylish, unique, and full of character without spending a fortune, the Timex M79 is definitely worth considering. It's a watch that's easy to enjoy, easy to wear, and most importantly, it brings a smile every time you put it on. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what do you think about the Timex M79 in the comments below. This is Raghav signing off from The Watch Collector, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep ticking.